Thank you very much Kenyans kwa kukuja siku ya leo. Can you give yourself a round of applause tafadhali? And thank you very much for maintaining peace. Wapi makofi ya amani? Wapi makofi ya amani one more time? Na wapi makofi ya unity ya Wakenya against Nigerians? Thank you very much. All right. Can someone tell Nigerians this is the hot seat? And you know, ladies have been asking, how can we support Harambee Stars? Ladies, this is the chance to support Harambee Stars. Wacha kushinda ukingangana unaenda hapa River Road kutafuta Abuja na wigs za Nigeria. Tafuta wigs za Somalia, South Sudan na utakuwa umesupport Kenya. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here to waste your time because I understand most of you kesho tunaenda kanisani. How many of us are going to church tomorrow? Thank you very much. There's someone taking taska atenda kanisa pale. I know most of you are going to church except me. I normally attend my church kwa nyumba. You know, it's very easy. You wake up, umechelewa, uko ndani ya pajama, you just switch on the TV and you're in the service. But anyway, about churches, you know, when Jesus somewhere in the Bible went to the church and alipiga watu viboko sababu ya kufanya biashara kwa kanisa. But in Kenya, there's a lot of businesses happening in the churches. And our pastors are very clever. They never talk about their businesses because hawataki waonekane wako ndani ya biashara na bado wako kwa kanisa. What they do, they normally they don't talk about their businesses. What they do, they mention their businesses when giving church direction. Unafungulia TV unasikia pastor anasema ambao wanatazama kutoka nyumbani na ungependa kuja katika kanisa letu. Kanisa letu linajulikana kama Mega Max Church. Panda gari 118 shukia Mega Max Supermarket, unaweza ingia ndani ukakula kakitu. Hapo mbele kidogo tuko na Mega Max Petrol Station. Na utarealize about 200 meters from there tuko na Mega Max Hotel. Ingia ndani ya Mega Max Hotel na when you're in Mega Max Hotel hakikisha umeuzio kitu inajulikana kama Miraculous Salad. Hii ni kachumbari special ambao kikura mpedwa, hautaona njaa wala kuumwa na tumbo kwa muda mrefu. That is church business. But anyway, we are living in an advanced world and our pastors have also embraced technology. They have also introduced something called the internet services. Unasikia pastor anasema watu ambao wanatuangalia kutoka diaspora, tuko na internet services. Ibada yetu ya kwanza inajulikana kama Facebook Evangelism. Hapa ni mahali mtu akiwa Nigeria, USA, Germany, unaniandikia shida zako kwa word yako, nikiziona nitakuombea kisha nitakupok. Nikikupok, don't poke back. Chukua hatua imani wende katika info yangu, hapo tuona majina yangu kamili, Sebastian Garoya Karaoke, fan page ni Karis. Chukua hatua ya imani unitumie begu yako. Unaweza tumia Western Union, MoneyGram, Equity, M-Pesa, M-Kesho, Coop kwa jirani, Equity, mtaani na njia zingine ambazo zinatumika kutuma pesa. Wapi makofi ya mapasta yetu ladies and gentlemen? You know, watu wanasema naingilia mapasta. People say I talk so much about pastors, but there's something I've mastered about pastors, and it's called the art of exorcism. Exorcism ni kutoa mapepo. You know, when somebody anatolewa mapepo, I notice pastor anaulizaga hiyo shetani maswali 3. Anauliza shetani, unaitwa nani? Unatoka wapi na unataka nini? Now, kutoa mapepo za mtu wa Kenya, it's very simple because there is no what we call language barrier. Niliona pastor anakemea pepo. Toka! Unaitwa nani? Gure. Unatoka wapi? Dubeli. Unataka nini? Damu na pesa. Akaikemea toka. But I can tell you, kama kuna pepo ngumu kutoa ni za Tanzania. Because Tanzania hazitumii Kiswahili mufti, zinatumiaga Kiswahili mwafaka. Niliona pastor wa Kenya anajaribu kukemea pepo ya Tanzania, akaikemea toka. Unaitwa nani? Shimuleta. Unatoka wapi? Morogoro Kusini. Unataka nini? Damu, filigisi na wengu. Pastor akachanganyikiwa, kaulizwa pepo, wengu ni nini? Ikamwambia tafakari hayo. You know, ladies are complaining that Kenyan men are not romantic. Is it true? Yeah, that is true. Kenyan men, we are not romantic, we are real. If you want romance, go to Mexico kwa kina Alejandro, or go to Tanzania kwa kina Diamond na Alikiba. You know, in Kenya, we are real. We are not romantic. Unlike in Tanzania, you know, Tanzania mtu anaingia kwa nyumba, kwa bibi yake amelipia mahari, amefanya harusi, and when it comes to bedtime, the man has to beg for it ati, mpenzi Saida, kimefika kile kipindi cha kushiriki tendo la ndoa, naomba uniunge ili tushiriki. Then the wife humbly responds, haya mume wangu, acha nijitayarishe nije tushiriki. Kenya is different. Ulilipa mahari, ingia kwa nyumba, we ni aje kuja tumalizane, kesho niko job mapema. But anyway, one thing I know about pastors, let's go back to the church a bit. About pastors, never take your private problem to a pastor, because he will embarrass you. When you see in churches, there's a time pastor says, anybody with a problem, please come ahead, I need to pray for you. Then you line up there, everybody goes and say, pastor, I have some financial problem. Then the pastor shouts, receive financial breakthrough. There is a time I went to church and I had a personal problem, very private. Then pastor says, what is wrong with you, brother? And I pastor, stop whispering. Can you say what is your problem? Pastor, unajua nilikuwa na shida. Ongea na nguvu brother, sikusikii. Then I had to say, pastor, unajua kijana, hakuna siri mbele ya Mungu. Ambia kanisa ulitoa gonorrhea wapi? Thank you very much. A round of applause for yourself, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. There's a lady I need to introduce. You saw her last time. You loved her. A lot of people have been using her in cartoons. Wanaharakati wamemtumia sana. Ametumika sana na wanaharakati. But she's here today to prove that what a man can do, a woman can do better. And she's here to prove that what a man can do, Wanjiku can do better. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting time, introducing the first lady comedian in Kenya. Give it up for Wanjiku!
We have been fighting for their third. Even 30%, even in the constitution. Senior, I cannot be here fighting for the 30%. Alafu muna update vitu kama hizo Facebook. Ati, oh my God, I'm looking for the man of my dreams. And then 2 weeks later, oh God, I found him. My goodness. And then that same evening, nikiti, I hate men. And then you even go to an extent, you dedicate yourself a song for consolation. Beyonce or the single ladies. And then you write the whole song. Okay, now I have a question, seriously. Now, do you expect, the person who is reading that update, do you expect for her or him to read ama to sing? Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Oh. Seriously, what is that? But anyway, I want to take this chance. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate those who won the last general election, the winners, and those who didn't win. Now, I did not call those who didn't win losers. You cannot call somebody a loser. You know, a loser is a very insulting word. It's a very bad word, a loser. You can't call somebody that. You lose a job. You lose a chance. You lose a friend. You lose your mind. You lose this other thing people lose, and then they remember, oopsie, I will never get it back again, virginity. Yeah? You lose those things. You cannot call somebody a loser. Now let me tell you who are the real losers. The real losers are those people who are putting an L on the back of their cars. Now those are losers. How can you have an L from January to January? You have an L. Anyway, those are the biggest losers that you can ever see. Huku kwa barabara. Now, there are these other losers. Those people who are driving yellow star buses. How watu wanatusumbua hapa Wayakiwe. Those people are the worst drivers you've ever seen. Yeah? In fact, hao watu, they are supposed to go back to driving school. They ask for that big N. They put it on the back of their cars. In fact, I've even changed my mind. No. They should have initials. STD. Survivor still death. Yeah? Wanapewa kitu kama hiyo hapo. Those people wanatusumbua sana. You know me, I am driving a very simple car. Very simple. RAV4. Yeah? It's a very simple car. But the color trim. The color trim. Ni nani hapa ameona ile beast ya Obama? Anazungukanga nayo. Hiyo rangi na rangi ya gari yangu tunapelekana hivi. Yeah? Tunapelekana hivi. If you scratch my car. If you scratch that car. Two minutes zangu zimeishia hapa. You know, somebody once said, if we talk about the things we love, rather than the things we don't love, it would help to make this world a better place. Wapi makofi ya somebody? Yeah. Huh? And then all of a sudden, because now I'm speaking my mind, I'm speaking the truth. Somebody goes on Facebook and updates, ananitukana, atipunda. Nitukana na advertisement. Give me something insulting, a good insult. Nitukana na advertisement. Kitu kama, inchini wewe. You know, that is something that itanikasirisha sana. Huh? Those advertisements zingine mnatuwekea hapo zinatukasirisha sana. Inchini wewe. But anyway, I want to say, I want to tell you about the reason why I didn't vote. There's so many things that have been happening in Kenya, and mimi niliona hakuna haja ya kuvote. You know, there's nowhere, there's this Kenyan who is leading us. This Kenyan who is leading another country said, choices have consequences. So I chose not to choose. You know, in Kenya, we have 40 million people. 12 million voted. 28 million did not vote. In fact, I'm in that 28 million. We are the majority. Now, in fact, we demand to be represented in the 13th parliament. Yeah, and they are undecided. Yeah, we need a representative there. You know, there is nowhere in the Kenyan constitution that is written it is mandatory to vote. There is nowhere. We are not like Brazil. Yeah, Brazilian. That country, let me tell you about Brazil. That country has the biggest forest, the Amazon. That country has many animals than people. And Brazil, and they always have this festival of nude. Wanatembea uchi. I am telling you, Brazilians, they have this monument here, Jesus. Inakaa hivi. And then all of a sudden now you've turned Jesus into Chipukeezy anaimba tu. Huh? Oh, kwa nini munaenda uchi? Eh? Men, when you want to go and apologize to a woman, usimwambie, if I have done anything wrong, I'm sorry. So you did something wrong. You did something wrong, that's why you're apologizing. Just say, I ask for forgiveness. And men have this notion, wanajiambia tu, ati you come home carrying 1 kg of meat. Ati that's an apology. Baba, hiyo ni sapa umebeba, sawa? That is not an apology. Ati you come here, you are very excited. Unasikia uko so excited, unakuja ukirukaruka unaniambia, baby, I imagine I got a deal of 2.5 million shillings. You're supposed to be having those deals in the first place. That is your responsibility. Don't come here ukiniambia ati hiyo ni apology. Now let me tell you the real apology. If you come and tell a woman, baby, I have 2.5 million shillings in the bank, na iko kwa account yako. Now from there, I think from there we can loosen up a bit there. We can start thinking about something else. Huh? And then you just come, unajikutisha hapo, yet you are carrying flowers. Umebeba flowers, chocolate na wine. Kwa hivyo unanilewesha ndio nisahau, si ndio? You're coming with nini ndio nisahau. Kwa nini utaniletea makali? Mimi nataka kitu kuja na kakuota. Kakitu katanyamsha chini pap. Do you know? Unajua when I'll have to take 50 bottles. Nikikwambia kitu, if I say something, you start complaining. Ati nimekukalia. Men, let's talk. Let's talk men, yeah? What do you mean umekaliwa? That is a very strong word. Ni kama kuniambia ni kama kukwambia nikae chini alafu ukae hapo chini alafu nikukalie juu. Hiyo ndio kukaliwa inamaanisha. No, seriously. No, men. If I tell you, I text you a very polite text. Nimekuandikia text nikakwambia, baby, pass by Kangemi. Nununulia nyanya, vitunguu, courgette na carrots. And then ukifika hapo mbele ya Mountain View, I text you again very politely. Nikuambie, baby, nataka maziwa. Na uninunulie hizo makaza hapo Mountain View. And then ukichukua matatu uende, I text you again politely. I tell you, baby, niletee zile nyanya zinakuanga hapo Mountain View. You go back again. Uniletee. Yeah? And then you come with all those things at home. Nikuambie, chukua hizo vitu uweke kwa fridge. Yeah? Uchukue kasufuria, upike kachai. Ukuje ukae chini tuone tujuane. Hiyo ni kukaliwa. Yeah? Hiyo ni kukaliwa. Seriously. That's kukaliwa. That is, you're showing me love. That is love for you. But if you don't know, that is love. Let me tell you. You come here, uniambie. I take you to your mother's house. She has guests. Nimsaidie kupika. Sasa hapo umenikalia.
Wapi makofi? Wapi makofi ya Wanjiku, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, welcome back after the break. Wapi makofi ya Wanjiku, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Asanteni sana. You know, that has shown me that ladies are more confident than men. Is it true? Ladies are more confident than men. Now the guy I want to introduce, you should understand him. Anakuanga na shida ya eye na high. When he comes here and say somebody else have spoiled the air, it doesn't mean umefat. It means labda wigi yako imekaa vibaya. There's a problem when he comes here and say, we have a very cool hair. Sio nywele, anamaanisha hewa. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Chipukeezy!
Before I get started, Mom, karibu sana, I know you're here. Now, hii ndio kazi nafanya Nairobi. Mom, I know for a fact that you're not here to support me, you're here to investigate me. My brother Kimondio called me this morning and akaniambia, brother, unajua ukubali kuna mtu anajua mali. That's the rule tumesikia baadhi ya tumepigia na anakuja Nairobi leo. So akija ipange. Itakuwaje? Hata kama ulipotia mwite, tukisema itakuwaje unasema ishakuwa. Really, man. You know, that guy, Terence was saying that I have a problem with I hate doing you know, the kind of school that you go will determine your future, right? Yeah? When you go to a school like Alliance High School, huwezi kuwa na mashida kama hizo. Lakini when you go to the kind of school I went to, Ukambani Dry Spring Academy, the school model explains the problem within that community. Education is knowledge, but water is life. How can you pass? Surely. But anyway, you know, I'd like to say something to the ladies. Ladies, I need you to agree with me. I just want you to affirm when I say that Kenyan men, we know how to dress better than you. Can those of similar opinions say, Can those of your Indian brothers, can those of your Indian say name? It's a fact. You know the reason why Kenyan men we know how to dress better than you is because you know men we dress well to impress, alright? We dress well to impress you ladies, but you ladies will compete. You know it's so easy for you ladies to tell each other, ni rahisi kwenu kuambia mwanamke mwenzako sasa akiwa smart, akiwa kapoa, because you're in competition. When you're in competition, lazima uangalie your opponent, uangalie strongholds, uangalie weakness, yeah? It's like when a fellow lady tells you that you go smart, it's like a Nigerian fan. Going mahali arambe sasa unariasia wapi Kenyans. You are reacting well, eh? Yeah? You see, Sisi wanaume, we can't tell each other such kind of things. Why pata mwanaume akiambia mwanaume mwenzake ako smart? Ati sasa mimi upata nimepatana na jamaa namwambia, buda, yaani jamaa. Jina kwa pia jamaa hiyo jini umetunga. Ilikuwa imetengewa hiyo haka yako mtu wa wangu. Unadunga mtu bila kufanana na we can't tell each other that kind of things. But you ladies, you're free, alright? So take this from me. When a fellow lady comes to your family, I like your shoe. Rudi nyumbani ukatoe hiyo kiatu because she's misleading you. She wants you to look bad to the public. Ati sasa, akinapenda dress yako, she doesn't mean that. The worst that you can do is to take your boyfriend to your girlfriend. Then when you introduce them, your girlfriends, they are very happy, they are excited. When you introduce your boyfriend to your girlfriend, alafu wafurahi sana, leave that man. You're not leaving that man because he's not good looking. You're leaving that man because he's already taken. Ashachukuliwa na marafiki zako. No, personally, my girlfriend, it took me to her friends. Alipeleka marafiki zake. Now, you know what happened? She took me to her friends, then all of a sudden, nilikuwa nimevaa, mimi huvaa poa. Mimi ni jamaa nikiamua kwenda kuvaa, mimi huvaa poa. Mimi ni jamaa yani nikiamua kudunga kuimpress, mimi hudunga, okay? Hapo kwenye mkono hii Rolex, sawa? Rolex ya yellow. Hapa ni Ferrari, hiyo ni shati, sawa? Louis Vuitton, ni Louis Vuitton ama ni Louis Vuitton? Hiyo nimetaja ya pili, Louis Vuitton. Hapa chini ni Mabemos Papa, hiyo ni kiatu, sawa? Mimi nakwambia, we broke up with that lady. The moment we broke up with that lady, ndio nilijua mimi nina kichwa kubwa, ndio nilijua mimi ni mfupi, ndio nilijua vile mimi ni hapo kwa sura mbaya ndio wangu. Yeah? Seriously, you know, when you break up with a lady after that scenario, what they do, they call for a meeting. Yeah, they call each other, they go for a party. Yeah, they wanaenda kukunywa pombe. Now, those wanakunywa pombe wa kuongelelea, yeah? Wanakalisha huko dembeza wanambia, what were you thinking? Sasa huyo ni nani ulikuwa na yeye? Ati Chipukeezy. He's not even funny. Imagine I prefer mdomo baki na nini? Mdomo baki wapa lakini him. Don't take that life with you. You know, seriously. And then you see, after I broke up with that lady, I had to look for another girlfriend. So, nikaenda kutafuta msichana. Luckily, I found one, Kawangware. Now, she took me to Kawangware. For the same scenario, the same thing, vetting, nimepelekwa vetting Kawangware. Now, mimi kuvaa nimekuambia mimi uvaa. Hapa ni kuvaa mimi uvaa. Nikavaa nikapelekwa Kawangware. Now, for the first time, I received a culture shock. Nimefika Kawangware nikapata wasichana wananingoja. Waka wako base. Wananingoja tumefika hivi wanagota. Yeye msele. Shiro, huyo mzee wako wako nini? Bwana, nakuona Shiro na una macho Shiro unaitwa? Ule mjana niuliza hivyo. Ati unaitwa kusema Seat-Vinnie. Vinishoti maana. Kidogo nasikia msana mwingine huko ameshatoa anasema, Vinnie nakwambia na una debe. Vinnie una debe mbaya. Sasa Shiro sijaongea debe ni nini? Kumbe debe ni kitu. You know, at that moment, I was confused. Then all of a sudden, they started giving me compliments. They're like, yes, sure. Now that's a compliment. You see, yes, but bye. Now, at that moment, nilikuwa nimeanza kutafuta mahali naweza anza kukimbia niende kwa sababu the next thing that came out of a certain lady, yes, sure. Sio kama nimekutoka nyuma na kuonga mama yao. Wewe ni ordinary sana nikashughulikia hauti. Hadi tena hapa. Niliangalia Mabemos Papa zangu nikaona siwezi ziwacha Kawangware. Nilikuja tao na mguu. I think I have to be nafaa nitafute mwingine. Wakukimbia I love women. I love women so much. This world cannot do without women. We need you. You know, that's why we say good things about women. Whenever we speak about women, we say nice things. Yeah, we say what a man can do, a woman can do better. So we were never told what it is that a man can do, a woman can do better. Don't be like my class teacher, Mbundi. You know, I had a very weird class teacher. Mr. Mbundi used to teach me English. Na angekuambia kitu, nikuchukue miaka